10 News presents Democracy 2012. Your voice, your vote.
All right, with the general election just weeks away, 10 News and the EW Scripps Company are dedicated to providing the information you need to make those informed decisions. Today, we are speaking with San Diego City Councilwoman Sherri Lightner, the incumbent in District 1. First of all, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you say that you are the independent voice on the City Council. You also say you're the better candidate, yet you come in second in the primary to your opponent. What does that say about the voters and their needs?
I think it says a lot about the number of people actually running in the race, and I note that the two opponents, Mr. Ridds and Mr. Peace, both have endorsed me. They are also bipartisan in their support, and that's well over more than half. All right.
Ideas you have for not only bringing more business to San Diego, but more importantly, keeping business here in San Diego. What do you have?
One of the things I believed very strongly in when I ran the first time was we didn't have a vision for the city of San Diego to create the middle income jobs here. And we need to go and talk to the businesses. Yes, we can hold forums and we can do those sorts of things, but it really is more important to get out in the community and talk with the folks who can't come down to City Hall. We have done a little bit of outreach. It comes from my background as a small business owner. My husband and I have both been involved in startups. He's been in numerous ones, and I know the problems with intellectual property, with getting the loans to start your business, with finding the venture capital that you need, and actually then marketing your product.
One of the biggest issues in your district right now, and for anybody who drives the I-5, is the new flyover for the 56, the proposed plan for that. Where do you stand on this issue? Because it's a big one.
The 556 connectors involve from the westbound 56 to the northbound 5, and from the southbound 5 to the eastbound 56. And it was something that was highly contentious when I ran the first time. And in fact, there was a stopped 556 at that point in time. The whole idea being, do not take private residential property to provide these connections. It was also a limitation on the development in Pacific Highlands Ranch, which meant that the folks in Pacific Highlands Ranch were actually using all the facilities in the Carmel Valley area and weren't having their own nearby facilities. So that's why we took Proposition C to the ballot, so that we don't have to have the direct connectors, the so-called direct connectors, which mean the flyovers. I was very disappointed in the draft environmental impact report, which seemed to ignore the community voice on this, and all of the 4 alternatives that were selected involved shutting down the Carmel Creek off-ramp, which means the traffic gets off Delmar Heights, gets off Carmel Country, whatever. It is not, it was very specifically mentioned by all of the community groups to not do that. So right now, I'm in the no-build alternative category, but encouraging them to look at other ways.
I know the people in that area will be happy to hear that. One of the biggest thoughts right now for the city of San Diego, the expansion of the convention center and a new stadium for the Chargers. Where do you stand on those issues?
For the convention center expansion, we're going to be voting on that next week, and so maybe you can wait until I vote on that. We will be discussing the financing plan and the actual expansion plans and the environmental impact report. The Chargers Stadium, as long as it doesn't require any money or land from the city of San Diego, be glad to entertain that.
If I have about 30 seconds just to ask you one last quick question.
Yes.
With all the issues we have in this city, are the seals at the children's pool one of the most important things that should take up the time from our city council?
I don't believe so, and right now it's under the jurisdiction of the Coastal Commission, the permit there, and we are doing a 3-year monitoring program. The biggest issue down there is people on people, not people on seals, and so to actually have some data on how the interactions play out down there, it's why I got private funding for a ranger to try and help out the situation. Right. We look forward to seeing what happens with the Coastal Commission's actions.
All right, we'll wait to see. Sherri Lightner, good luck. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And don't forget, the general election is coming up on November the 6th. We hope that you are now informed about District 1 here in San Diego.